And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about NBA 2K21, my team, limited week 4. So the requirements are 1 dark matter through diamond, 1 pink diamond or diamond player, 3 amethyst, and the rest have to be ruby or lower. So I'm using John Wall, who I just got today, Hero Ray Allen, Brian Russell, Michael Porter Jr., Dino Radja, Bonga, Felipe Lopez, Kevin Porter Jr., Juan Hernan Gomez, I actually like that card a lot, and Mo Bamba. So, realistically, this is one of the most customizable limited runs we've seen. That's not going to stop you from running into 400 teams in a row with Dino Radja, because you are going to do that. Majority of teams that you run into are either going to have one of the high tier guys or they're going to have Dino. Like, that's just how it is. It's either going to be like Dirk or Jokic or Dino. Now, Brian Russell is like a personal card that I enjoy a lot, and I know a lot of people do not like this card. So, wouldn't be a terrible idea to switch him out. Like, if you're looking for like a sniper, Brent Barry is one of the better shooters in this entire game. Period. Especially off the catch and shoot, he's great. Looking for more of a well-rounded threat, Zach LaVine's great. Excellent badge count, not quite as good defensively, obviously, but at the same time, if you're looking for a more well-rounded offensive player, like, obviously is going to be the way to go. Aaron Afalo is also really good. There's just a pretty good selection of wings and 2 guards at the amethyst and ruby position. So if you're going pink diamond, like, and you don't have a lot of MT to spend, Dale Ellis is really good. Evan Fournier, if you locked in for him, he works really well. Malik Sealy as well. Dale Ellis is probably the best out of the 3 just for the fact that he's cheapest. If you're going Opal, I mean, whoever you're comfortable with, you're going to run into a lot of Donovan Mitchell. So if Donovan Mitchell's a card that you have, you could run him as opposed to like a John Wall type situation. Like I said, I'm using Ray Allen because he's a free card. I might switch it up though. I've been running into a lot of Ray Allens myself, so it's just super annoying. So I'll probably just run like Zach LaVine and I'll probably run Zach LaVine and Dissinger. That's just personally one of my favorite combos. Zach LaVine is actually really, really good. He does lack a few defensive badges, but other than that, like, this team will carry me in every way, shape, or form. Good balance of rim, not protecting, rim attacking, 3-point shooting, defense, size. Michael Porter Jr., like, I'm using him because of his size, but if I was looking for more of an offensive kick, like, I would run with, like, Crozier probably. As far as Dino, like, besides Marc Gasol, there's really no other amethyst tier big men that are as good as Dino. Well, Marc Gasol's not as good, but you get what I'm saying. Aaron Baines and Marc Gasol are a tier below him, but Dino obviously is going to be the guy. Plus, he's only going for around 4 to 5K last I checked, which was earlier this morning, so maybe his price spiked when everyone kept running into Dinos and fiendishly went to go buy them. But like I said, instead of Michael Porter Jr., if you don't want to run him, you need someone more offensive. Brian Scalabrine actually plays really good defense. He's not much shorter. Same with Crozier. MPJ is a personal thing. Like, that's like a personal card I like a lot. But Crozier I actually hit a lot more jumpers with, and he plays just as good of defense. Honestly, probably better defense overall, but Michael Porter Jr. is a little bit better in regards to rebounding and ball handling, which is why I use him. The bench unit's solid. Like Felipe Lopez, Bonga, Kevin Porter, that combo right there will cost you like 3,000 MT. Juan Hernan Gomez I use because in the Ruby tier, there's really no like power forwards that can shoot and defend as well as he can. They usually can do one or the other. So you'd be either using like Bertans or like Jonathan Isaac, but Juan Hernan Gomez has like a best of both worlds action. So, Ronald Murray, Bradley Beal, LeBron, Stoudemire, and Jokic. Not great matchups here. I mean, Dino can hold Jokic a little bit. Dissinger will kill LeBron. I'm not worried about that. Michael Porter and Amari is kind of a wash. Zach LaVine's big enough to guard Bradley Beal just fine, and John Wall is going to kill Ronald Murray. So, let's see how it goes. It just kind of depends if I win this opening tip-off, which I do not. That's great. All right. Come through. John Wall is one of the best defensive cards in this game. Oh, my God. All right, Ronald Murray. Jeez. That being said, if you have Ronald Murray or Smush Parker and you want to run them at the point guard position and then use your Opal and Pink Diamond elsewhere, Hit that. That's always a good option. Those guys can hold their own against the high-tier point guards you're going to run into, unless you run into, like, Magic Johnson. Then you're going to probably have problems. But they can stick defense well enough. All right, good read. There we go, Dissinger. The key is just to adapt to your person that you're playing against, this game style. I mean, like, a lot of the people you're going to play against in Limited this week are super sweaty. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, are people really that excited about Pau Gasol? Because I feel like Limited has become just so much sweatier than it used to be. There we go. Let's go, Dino. Back him down. You better come play help defense. Yep, nope. But yeah, I try not to be too sweaty when I'm playing. Like, I'm not trying to run full court press and, like, make the game generally unenjoyable. But, like, I will if I have to. I don't... Oh, good steal. Like I said, John Wall's the man. I'm a big fan of him. Him and Dissinger is a really solid combination. Ooh. I'm only using Dissinger as opposed to like a Ray Allen or an Evan Fournier simply for... because he's more complete, basically. I don't know what I was going to say. But he's more of a complete player, where those guys are more like 3-and-D cones. Fournier works really well, or not Fournier. Dissinger's more complete than those guys. Now, if you don't have a lot of MT to burn and you want to put together a competitive squad, like, honestly, Quentin Richardson is really good. Now, from what I understand, the Klay Thompson glitch is back in effect. I haven't experienced it myself, but I've been reading a lot of stuff that says that that is an issue, so he is going to go guard like Jokic and get flamed every 5 seconds, but there you go, Dino. I don't know. I've been running Klay Thompson, and I haven't had him switch on to the center yet, and I haven't adjusted anything, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I would have to check if it's a next. I'm on current gen Xbox, so it doesn't seem to be an issue here, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just getting lucky. I don't know. We got a 4-point lead. I mean, we're shooting 6 for 6. He's shooting 5 for 5. Like, one of them's going to fall off. Come here. Oh, there we go. What was that? Ooh, Dino. Hit it. Oh, bad shot. Yep. Not much I could do there. Oh, Michael Porter Jr., what are you doing? Oh, now you throw the hand out. Like I said, my team is well balanced. That's the key. Like, when I make these limited tips videos, I never say use this squad for sure. Just because that's not really helpful. If you have to go spend like $50K just to use the same squad as me just to get like a win or something, that doesn't really help you very much. So I try to do like, here, build your team similar to this. Like, these guys have roles. That's the one thing I like about Limited is you can pick up a lot of guys that do different things, and like role-based gameplay is back. We're at the point in 2K right now that unlimited role-based gameplay is dead. Like, it's gone. You know, having just a 3-and-D guy doesn't do anything for you when the best 2 guards in the game are, in addition to being 3-and-D cones, like excellent ball handlers, passers, facilitators. Like, it sucks. The power balancing is totally off at this point. For the rest of the year, it's just going to be throw the best cards you're the most comfortable with out instead of like strategically building your team. That's why I like Limited a lot. This week you have to be a little less strategic just because, I don't know, actually, you know, like using someone like Brian Russell, who I took off this time, like he's a strategic play because he's there specifically to stop like a Zion or somebody and then also shoot wide open threes. He's like way worse Scottie Pippen. Okay, yeah. Out-rebounding Jokic is not happening. Oh, that's Hernan Gomez. Shout out to you for running him, too. I like Hernan Gomez. His jump shot is a little bit slow, but there's just no other power forwards that can shoot as well as him and play defense. Like, it's just not a thing. It's like you're using LaFonso Ellis, who can't shoot, or like Isaac, who can't shoot, or you're using like Davis Bertans or Ersan, who don't play any defense whatsoever. So it's nice that Hernan Gomez has a little combo of everything. Oh, John Wall. Don't leave him open. Now, I will say, like, is it worth grinding Spotlight Sims for John Wall at this point? I don't know. It depends how you're doing at point guard. I think in the long run it'll be worth it, especially if you plan on doing the rest of the Spotlight Sims down the line whenever we get those. Because you're going to need John Wall and... Ooh, splash. You're going to need all the cards. Wes Unseld is worth it, though. I will say that. Him and Brandon Roy are incredible. John Wall remains to be seen. I like this card a lot, but... Oh my word. He's like a very what was I gonna say? He can do everything. How about that? I was gonna try to use some wordplay. I'm like out of it today, so I can't. But yeah, he's just good at everything. Plus, he's like a threat at attacking the rim. more so than a lot of point guards, but then he can step back and kill you from deep range as well. So John Wall is my guy. I like this card a lot. And he plays really, really good defense. He's fast. I will say he feels more sluggish than his stats would say, though. That's like one thing I'll say about John Wall. Oh, Zach LaVine, let's go. Zach LaVine does have gold range, too. You can pick up Zach LaVine for relatively cheap, which is why I included him. Just because that's a card everyone can pick up for cheap. Him and Dino, you're going to run into those two guys like a lot playing limited anyway. So, you know, if you don't want to try to figure out a way around those cards and you'd rather just have them, they're relatively cheap. You can probably pick up the two of them for around 6-7K total at the absolute most. Oh, nice defense. Oh, Dino Radja, yep. Now, I will say Dino does not come standard with clamps, which is going to be a problem if you run into like Jokic and stuff. Like, I have obviously badged my Dino up as much as humanly possible, and more than likely, I'm going to put whatever hot badge that I end up getting from the level 39 pack on Dino Radja because I just enjoy using Dino so much that I'm trying to badge him up to the fullest extent that I possibly can. Oh, that's Splash probably. Nope. You guys going to get a rebound? Zach LaVine just got out-rebounded by Bradley Beal. He's like 6'3". Good steal. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, Michael Porter Jr. Ah. Said no one ever. Like I said, we're cruising in this game right now, and I'm like half paying attention, so this should tell you the power of just building a solid team. I'll put the bench unit in soon and get the bench minutes out here. Ooh, Murray. He's just going to keep chucking with that guy. There we go. No way. Get the board. MPJ is really getting out-rebounded pretty heavy, though. Crocier wouldn't get out-rebounded. Crocier? I don't even know his actual name. I feel like I've been saying it wrong this entire year. I just, like, don't even care. Bring it, Jokic. Only room for one chubby European man in this game. Let's go. Oh, Michael Porter Jr. splashdown. Don't leave him open. He's got those, too. We're shooting 8 for 10 from 3. Like I said, building, like, a hard body three-point squad, like, that works for me because it's my play style, but it might not work for you, but it's nice to have the option. Like, this team can attack the rim if you need them to. They can shoot. Obviously, I know a lot of you guys don't have John Wall, which is fine. You can get away with using Jeremy Lin, pretty much anyone at this point. Oh, let's go. Give it back out. Oh, yeah, John Wall's too good. Too fast. But John Wall actually plays very similar to Jeremy Lin. So if you've been using Jeremy Lin for a while, there's not much difference between him and John Wall in the way they play. Jump shots are obviously different. John Wall is significantly better, but play style wise and just the way they feel, they're very, very similar cards. So there we go. Good defense. Can't get a rebound. Oh, Simbular's in here. I did not realize his big ass was in the game. They really did not do him justice on his player model. He should be like way more thick than this. They made him look like spry and very athletic, and that is definitely not what Simbular looked like back in the day. Yeah, like, he looks kind of dieseled. Like, no, he was definitely, like, very chubs. Which I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying it was tight to see somebody like that playing basketball. Okay, PJ. Oh, what was that, Kevin? Oh, Kevin Porter Jr. What was that? The breadwinner's ball. Okay. But anyways, yeah, Limited's cool this week. There's definitely going to be a lot of sweats playing it because you do get, like, those retro packs and those throwback moments packs after each win, and they pop up pretty decently. Like, this is, I think, is only my third game, but I think I've seen at least 2 retro packs, and I think I've seen 3 throwback moments packs. I've missed the ring twice already, which is fun, in 3 games. So the ring probably has a good chance to pop up. Looks like it's popping up pretty heavy, so definitely something to think about. Oh, wide open Bonga, let's go. I can hit with Bonga from the corners. That's like about the extent of my greening ability with Bonga. I'm definitely not pulling up off the drive consistently in greening. I'll hit some whites, but that's about it. Draco Suave. Oh, bummer. Well, anyways, guys, I hope that helped you in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, try to make the most well-rounded team possible. I tried to provide at least an example of a sort of team that would work, and one that's not going to cost you incredible amounts. Ray Allen is a very good card for Limited this week. That's who I was running earlier. I was really enjoying that card. He can shoot contested like it's nobody's business. So, as always, check the description for all my stuff, and I'll be back tomorrow with more content. I'll be streaming and stuff. So, oh, I got my ring. Let's go. Don't even need to worry about it anymore. Anyways, guys, peace out.